friends, it's me, Jennifer Starr. I promise you, I just want you to see all this now. Yes. Hello. All right, I'm just leaving work. We about to make our way out. Where are we going? To the gym. That's where we're going. Get a little adjustment here. On our way to the gym. I low-key kind of feel like I'm coming to you just because I want you to see my hair. But you know, I can make this a little bit more full of substance. So let's do that. It is looking like it's about to give a tornado out here. High winds, dark clouds, loud thunderous applause out here. From the Lord, of course. It's lightning, it's sprinkling. Yet another reason for me not to go to the gym, but you know what she's doing? She's going to the gym. Wait, hold on, let me stop looking at myself. She's going to the gym, okay? Anywho, I want to talk about why I went natural. Now, if you take yourself over to my Instagram, if you scroll all the way up, honey, scroll up, you will see that I've had a relaxer for a very long time. My only time being natural, of course, when I was a youngin', and now. And there are just a few instances or things that made me decide that I need to go ahead and take the leap to go natural. Now, the first thing, just want to make sure you know that for a very long time, especially when, you know, being natural just really started to get big, and a lot of people say, gosh, you should go natural, you know, it'll be great, blah, blah, blah. And I just continue to say, you know, I'm going to stay true to this creamy crack that I have over here. You know what I'm saying? I was sure that, you know, when I get further in age, like, you know, when I get 50 and I don't care about nothing no more, I'm just going to do it then. But apparently that didn't happen. But that's how I was feeling, you know. My hair was a great length. It's pretty long. You'll be able to see that in the Instagram. And, you know, I always had this, you know what I'm saying? I can always give a good hair flip, and I can always come to the party saying, this is her hair, honey. This is her hair. So I was able to do that. I enjoyed it. I'm not saying that I was my hair, but after doing this, I've come to realize that a part of my identity was in that long straight hair. I'll talk about that a little bit more later. So, it was, I guess, it was 2015. In December, I got my last relaxer in December. And then, you know, it just started growing, of course. My natural hair started growing. And every time I was in between relaxers, I'd always, you know, play with my curl. You know, I just loved just feeling on the texture. And, you know, that curiosity was there. But this time, after that relaxer started growing out, in 2015, I started getting more and more curious. I was, you know, really getting more to the point, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I just don't know when. So, after that, around January, the end of January of 2016, that's when myself and my brother started making our our way down to Atlanta. I'm originally from South Carolina, and we started making our way down here. And things got really busy. You know, we had a tough way of being out here, and I was married, left my husband up in South Carolina. He was working while I was working down here, so we can just start this process of, you know, making it into an apartment and all that stuff. He can get his job down here, and, you know, we'll be living. So in that process of this hard work and losing sleep a little bit, living in a hotel for about a month, no, I think almost 2 months and some change. This whole relaxer stuff, and I still have the box of Dark and Lovely ready to slather upon my scalp, but I just never got to the relaxer. So I just had this ponytail, and I just kept holding on, and things just started getting larger and larger up under all this great hair. And that ponytail was like down to here. And of course I wasn't taking care of myself very well at all. So my relaxed hair started breaking off from, you know, my natural hair. And it just started to get worse and worse. And I just didn't see myself getting a relaxer. So eventually I just started to say, you know what, I'm gonna cut it off. I just don't know when. I'm just gonna cut it off, do my best to take care of it as much as possible, and continue to let it grow. I will go natural. I just don't know when I'm gonna cut all this off. The things that encouraged me to move forward in that decision was a video on Facebook. It was like a little study of natural, it was a study of people that had naturally curly hair. So from the African Americans to some Latinas and to, you know, some Caucasian people that have that natural wave going on there. Their daughters, the girls, these little girls, they all had their natural curls, but mommy did not have any of that. Their hair was just bone straight, all of them, with all those I would say ethnicities, all of those ethnicities, all of those ethnicities, they had their hair bone straight. So what they did was talk to these little girls and ask them, you know, what did they think about their own hair? And they thought their hair was not cute. They didn't think that they were as beautiful as their mommy, because, you know, their hair didn't look as good as mommy's. And they just didn't have a whole lot of self-esteem about themselves. And then the mothers, they went ahead and, you know, washed their hair. I think it was like a Dove commercial, and they were washing their natural hair so that their natural curl could come out. When the girls saw their mommies with their natural curl pattern, you can see how those children were lighting up. Like it was in their eyes. Oh, the rain. I'm still gonna go into this gym. So these girls, they lit up at the sight of their mothers with their natural curly hair like theirs. So they said, I'm beautiful like mommy. And that kind of tore me up a little bit. I said, I want babies, I want little girls, and I want them to be able to see that they look good with their natural hair too. Growing up, my mother, she went from a Jerry curl to a natural to relax to locks to just the regular natural. Like, she's done the whole gamut. So I never had the feeling that I had to be straight. I just know that I felt like I really looked good with it, because I think it might be all of the things that I've seen on TV, music videos, because I love music videos and other movies. So I think that's where I got that from. That's where I felt like I looked best. And I always got great compliments from that. So I think that's where that came from. And I think the nail in the coffin for me to go ahead and get my chop done was Miss Beyonce. Believe it or not, girl, yes, it was Miss Beyonce that encouraged me to cut off the straight hair that I had and start on a natural journey. It was a little ditty that she put out. That song is called Formation. When she said twice in this one song, I like my baby hair with baby hair and afros. All I could think is about my future baby and what I want my baby to see. And I was just so curious, so I went ahead and did it. It was jarring for me when my sis, that is a great cosmetologist, she's done with my relaxed hair, she's done all my cuts, all my color, everything. And she's the one that cut off my hair. She was reluctant, which I understand, but you know, it's something I had to do. And she cut it off, and I had another stylist, Tiffany from my church. She was like my inspiration that, you know, kept me in this. I don't know if I ever will go back to having a relaxer, because I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this, the curly hair. I just love it. I love what's coming out of my head, and I'm not having to do a whole lot to have it like this, and I love that. So that's pretty much that's all of it. That's the reason why I went natural. And I thought I said I was gonna go more on something else. I think that's pretty much it, man. These days I'm just loving my hair, trying new stuff. Look at this little afro piece. Yeah. And then of course I have great new co-workers down here. Gave me the best earrings. I love it, man. I just feel like having the natural hair taps into my culture, and I just think that it's just beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. Pulling up to my Planet Fitness. Thank God I have an umbrella, because I really think I would have been like, yeah, I'm not going to the gym on today, but we're gonna make this work, because I have a commitment to myself, and I feel like I have a commitment to you as well, to keep pushing forward. We can do this. In the rain. Whoa, it's raining. It's I know y'all can hear this. It is raining so hard. Oh, and on my last video, I was talking about, I said there was 3 things that I needed to make sure that I was getting together. And I forgot the third thing. And the third thing is what I'm doing right now, is getting my YouTube presence up. Or just making sure that my videos are coming out and having videos consistently. I wanted to make sure that I had at least one video up per week. And it looks like I'm giving you 2 this week. Persistence. Just excited about that. And also, before I get off of this video, as I'm trying to find a parking space, you know it's bad. You're trying to find a parking space that's close at the gym. I still don't like walking. What I want to remind you to do is to subscribe to my channel. I do videos once a week and more if I feel like it, because I think you deserve it. Little extra doses of my amazingness. And also, I'm gonna have in the video another video. It's going to show a mini movie review. Me and my husband, we do a lot of mini movie reviews whenever we go to the movies. And you know, I think you'd like them. They're always funny. We post them directly to Instagram, and when we do that, I make sure to post it on the YouTubes. When you go to my Instagram, you'll see a lot more. You can go ahead and follow your girl, you know what I'm saying, if you want to. And the very last thing I wanted to let you know, no, second to last thing, go ahead and like the video, okay? Let me know how you feel in these comments. You know what I'm saying? If you're struggling with something that, you know, like laziness like me, you know what I'm saying? Share your story if you feel like it. And the very last thing, I would love to get any kind of questions on me. Scratch myself. I would love to get any kind of questions on myself and my life. I'll be happy to do videos on them. And I also would love to give you advice. If you'd like to see my point of view on something that's going on in your life, in a relationship situation, if you're in a friendship situation, let me know. You can go ahead and email me at jstarbright@gmail.com, and I will be happy to keep you anonymous if you would like for me to do so. But I would love to impart just another opinion, because I will never say that I'm always right, because I know that I am not always right. But I always know with different situations, it's always great to get another opinion, another point of view. And I'm happy to do that for you. You're welcome. Anywho, I'm going to stop playing in my hair. I'm going to stop dilly-dallying. And I'm going to go up in this gym like I said I was. Y'all, I'm prepared. Lord. Anywho, y'all have a great day, man.